welcome! Today we are going to be discussing the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. These are her second deck. Does she have more than two? No, she only this is her second deck. Okay. And her first one is super massively popular. I feel like it's pretty much like everybody's like one of their like starter decks. Like every person who buys cards like has her deck. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's a thing. I feel like everybody has her first one. So if this looks familiar, it's because this is her first deck. So Moonology Oracle cards was her very first one. So the artist has changed, so we'll see how they look, but this is her newest one. It just came out this month, this month, I don't know. So this is 48, this is 44. We'll do a little comparison at the end, but right now I want to focus on these guys as I dive into them. So, box is the standard, nice quality, Hay House. Attune to the Moon and Manifest Miracles. That's super cute. We love that. In case you want to read the back of the box, it's right there. I will also say that at the time of filming this, Hay House did have a sale on their official website. I don't know if it's still running or not, but the deck was on for $10 USD, which came to about $15 Canadian, and they were doing free shipping. So, because I am Canadian. If you are looking for the deck and you don't want to buy it for the full $30, it was available on their official website for $10 or $15. I don't know if that's still running though. I do apologize if it's no longer running. Also, can we just talk about how pretty the inside of that box is, by the way? Like, that's really cute. I love that. This is how you do the inside of a box. If you watched one of my other recent videos, there was another card deck that did an awful inside the box. It was all advertisement, and I was like, no, we don't do boxes that way. All right, back of the deck looks like this. That's really pretty. I really like that. I really, really like that. And again, it has the nice, pretty decent size. It's a little guidebook, but she's thick. We like her. And then it does have, similar to her first one, you've got your keyword or your statement at the top, a little message here. Then it has manifesting balance, manifesting mindset. Ooh, this is cool. Okay, so yeah, so it has a manifesting balance, a manifesting mindset, a manifesting ritual for releasing your fiery feelings, your manifestation affirmation. Can you see this? Yeah, manifestation affirmation, and then when to manifest your magic. If you pull this card, let's look at another one. So then this one is manifesting mix, manifesting mindset, tune into your manifesting power, and then when to manifest your magic. Super, super cool. Manifest focus, manifesting mindset, tips for releasing blocks, affirmation, and manifest. This is super fun. I love this. This gives you like a lot of direction. I really like that. I wasn't going to go through the guidebook yet, but I really like that. So yeah, so then it has your lunar cycles. So new moon, quarter moon, first quarter, full moon, last quarter. Working with the cards, your new moon cards, your first quarter moon cards, your full moon cards, last quarter, the elements, planetary days and hours, blessing the cards, and 3 simple card readings. So these must be like info about each of the areas. If you want to learn more about the moon, it's all right in there in the cards. Then you have all of your new moon cards in each of your zodiac signs. Then you have your first moon cards in each of your zodiac signs. Same thing for the full moon. Same things for the last quarter. We love it. Now, in her first deck of cards, she did have things like eclipses and all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, yeah, you don't really need that for this deck because we have that in the first deck. And I do feel like this is sort of more of like let's dive deeper into the moons that we cycle through everything, like all the moons we cycle through every single year. But like this way, you're like, okay, like it's a first quarter moon in Virgo, let's say. And then you could be like, okay, assess the situation. Here's your manifesting mix. Here's the mindset. Here's the power. And then here's when to manifest. So I really, really like that can work out. Yeah, so with the full moons, they're all manifesting balance. With the first quarter, it's manifesting mix. For the new, it's focus. I like this. This is cool. The last quarter, the energies of these cards represent conclusions and clearing the old to make way for the new. Cool. And we have an affirmation. We love that. are there any spreads? Yes. Okay, so for my people who love to have a spread to follow and don't just like pull just one or two or make up their own spreads like I do, if you do want a spread, they have your 3-card, single card, past, present, and future, and then a lunar cycle reading right there, lunar cycle reading. So that's cool. You can look at that. Okay, so that's the guidebook. I'm tossing it off to the side. These are just really, really gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. The backs of them. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty, so we've got Go For It. We've got Know Your Worth. New Moon in Gemini, Think It Through. New Moon in Cancer, Relax. I love that they do have the symbol up there on the side as well. They're very simple. Like they're very, very like, I don't know, they're very like, they're very minimalistic without being minimalistic. Does that make sense? Like I've seen more minimalistic cards, but these are also just very simple. I don't know. I like them. The artwork is gorgeous. Know That You Are Loved. Go Deeper. Focus on the positive. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. There is a line going through the whole card where almost like the matte finish, you can't see it. You literally can't see it. Okay, it's fine. There's a line on a couple of the cards. It's almost like the matte finish sort of like had a little skip. But that's okay. We will deal with it. We are getting so much more comfortable with cards not being in perfect condition. It's okay. And honestly, they're pretty much perfect. It's just a tiny little thing of like the finish isn't fully there, but that's okay. Oh, this is cool. Did that have it on the other ones too? No. So we do have the chakra. Oh, this is okay. So did we just switch from new? Okay, cool. So we do have the chakras on there. Do you see that? The energy centers. I love that. I just want to pause for just a sec and see, does she talk about them? I love that. First card, I flipped to the right page. Does she talk about... Yeah, so she talks about it right here. I didn't see that. So your throat chakra, express your desires, So that's really cool. So she does talk a little bit about that in there. I love it when, like, if they're including like a symbol or something like that, I love it when the guidebook does give you a little bit more to learn about it, not just like expecting you to know it. Because I feel like even if you know something, you can always learn deeper from other people's opinions or the way other people read them. This is really pretty. So they're getting, what I'm noticing about the cards is they're getting a little bit more detailed as they go on. Like the first one was very much just the moon and like the background. And then these ones have like the crab for Cancer, the lion for Leo. Like the other ones had the bodies and the chakras. Like they're getting a little bit more detail on the cards as they go. Like, yeah, find balance. There's this little guy holding the scales with the balance. I am very much enjoying this artwork. Yeah, you got the scorpion for Scorpio. So they're getting a little bit more detailed as they go on, which is kind of cool. And of course, the moon phases are being depicted across the cards in their different phases. Like the full moon, obviously, is a full moon. The fishies! That's me. In case you guys didn't realize, I am a Pisces. I literally have a fish statue. It's usually on my desk, but I had to move it. There's two of them. They sit right here usually. But I needed more space for filming today. I don't know why I showed you that, but there you go. This is just like an all over the place flip through. They're also really nice. They're like a matte, and they feel really nice in your hand. Yeah, and then we're back to being very, very simple like the first couple. I like these. I think they're really pretty. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I think the artwork is gorgeous, and adding it to working, if you do work with the moon, as something to add into your practice, I think it'll work. I think I might use them more for like when I am working with the moon, but I also just like I like how clear the statements are. Like sometimes you just need like a take a breather type of messaging, and I really, really like that. Or like, okay, take a breather and lighten up. Like literally, like that's such a clear message. Like take a breather, lighten up. Like that's a super clear message, and that's what I sometimes like using her first deck for, was because her keywords, her messaging is so clear right on the front. I also did love her first guidebook as well though. All right, one more just for fun. Yeah, so literally though, what I love about her cards is whether you know a ton about the moon or not, like you can lean into the knowledge of the moon as well, or you can just literally take the keywords, like take a breather, lighten up, trust all will be well. Like that's a complete sentence. That's a complete, like that could be if you're looking for a super quick, like in the morning, sort of like quick reading or something, like bam, there you go. Full sentence, full thing of like, that's your message for the day. That's what you needed to know. And then the bottom of the deck is work through your feelings if you want to like add a little more. But that's one of the ways I would use this deck. And then of course you can dive deeper into the guidebook, into the meanings, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so let's, just for the fun of it, don't know if anybody's done this yet, but we're going to do it. Let's do a little side by side. So this is the manifestation. This is just the original Moonology. This is the sequel. So these ones, I love the artwork on these two though, so hold up. Okay, obviously these are not going to be in the same order because I did not do that. This guidebook box looks like this. It's got the beautiful moon. This guidebook had like your full moon in Leo, your message, attuned to the moon, additional meanings, and then the teachings, which I always really, really liked. Where this one moves a little, this is more, I feel like sort of like the teaching of the moon, if that makes sense. Like sort of like, here we go, this is what this means. And then with this guidebook, with this one, it's a little bit more of here's how to work with those energies, where this was like, here's the energy, here's how to work with it. So I feel like they would be really good to like pair up together. I'm not going to do like a full walkthrough of this. I do feel like everybody sort of has it, but I think a comparison might be fun. So this is what these ones looked like. It was all the moon with like a little, the zodiac sign in there. It also had, yeah, like so new moon eclipse. It had blue moon, because I know, because blue moon's up on my wall. Hold on, what else was in here? So yeah, it had north node, south node, blue moon, super moon, mutable moon, fixed moon, cardinal moon. So they do have some extra moons in there, and I don't remember. So yeah, so it had new moon, full moon, and special moons, where these ones, the new deck has also included the first and the last quarter moon. Okay, I think that's awesome because it adds extra in there for like every single phase of the moon, which I really, really like. Last quarter moon in Aries, full moon in Aries. I mean, obviously not, these are not going to be like matched up in any sort of way, but you can just sort of see the difference in the artwork. So this is Be Humble, fixed moon, or Hold Your Vision, Be Humble, first quarter moon in Leo, fixed moon. Again, first quarter, full moon. They're both Sagittarius, full moon, new moon, love it. New moon in Capricorn. So the artwork is different, but I like the artwork in both images. Okay. Okay, let's just pause for a sec. Did I already go through it? I don't know. Full moon in Gemini. Got new moon in Gemini. Full moon in Gemini. There we go. Okay. So just for fun, just to compare card to card. So this was full moon in Gemini in the new deck. And this is full moon in Gemini in the old deck. So, I don't know which deck I like more. I really don't. I like the imaging of both. Also, just for the sake of it, I don't know why we chose full moon in Gemini, but that's what we stopped at. Full moon in Gemini. So in the little guidebook for the newest deck, so embrace the flow of life. Have you been fast talking lately, or is someone trying to fast talk you? Your best bet could simply be to be quiet for a while. You or someone else in the situation needs some space. Taking a moment out of the constant carry on will allow you to see what's going on. There's a tug of war between worrying about all the details of how to solve your issue and taking a moment to get some more perspective. Let life flow. Gratitude will help. It's a good time to change your mind about someone or something. And then it talks about the balance. It talks about the mindset. It talks about ritual for serenity. It talks about your affirmation. And then it talks about how to manifest, okay? Also, so this one says, embrace the flow of life, where this one says the answers you need are coming. Just, I don't know if anybody wanted that comparison too. In this book, there we go. There we go. So this one, Full Moon in Gemini, talks about this card as a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. So yeah, so they're similar messages, but different. I don't know. I like both decks. I'm glad I have both. I feel like they add to each other. I feel like they can be worked separate or together to add into your readings. I don't know. That's sort of that's just my opinion right now. I don't know. I'm happy with them. I love the back of them especially, and I do really enjoy the artwork. Yeah. Anyways, let me know if this is a deck that you will be adding to your collection, or if you have the original Moonology, and if that's enough for you. Like maybe you don't need two of them. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Drop them down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. Bye.